Big Dude in Hot Food here, and I've got 3 different flavors of Zapp's New Orleans style potato chips to try today. We got New Orleans Kettle style Evil Eye, Voodoo Heat, and Hotter and Hot Jalapeno. These guys look pretty spicy. Let's get them in the bowls and I'll give them a taste. Alright guys, first up, we got New Orleans Kettle style Hotter and Hot Jalapeno. Let's just dig in and see what these are like. I think these are probably the more milder of the 3 flavors. Very pronounced jalapeno flavor. And these are the kind that the more you eat, probably the hotter it tastes. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can definitely taste the New Orleans style influence that it has. Little bit of kick. Almost making me sweat a little bit, so it's got a little extra oomph to it than just regular jalapeno chips. And yeah, just really good overall. Our New Orleans style kettle chips are cooked to perfection and combined with premium ingredients. This special recipe results in a crunchier, tastier, and unique potato chip experience, which we hope you will prefer. We thank you for buying our product. Enjoy and laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll, and that's a really common phrase in New Orleans.
I married that.
How would I know how to pronounce that? I'm not French. Big fan of the Hotter and Hot Jalapeno. If you want something that's got some kick, it kind of gets more intense the more you eat. And you want something that's got kind of that New Orleans style flavor, but it's not super overpowering, give these guys a shot. Next, second hottest I would say is the New Orleans Kettle style Voodoo Heat. Let's give these guys a try. Okay. So these have more of a sweet heat to it than the jalapeno, hotter and hot jalapeno ones. It's more of a sweet flavor to it. Voodoo Heat is the latest in our crazy, funky Zapp's flavors. Why settle for an everyday flavor when Voodoo Heat can make your hair stand on end? Not for the faint of heart. It'll put a spell on you. Enjoy and laissez le bon temps rouler. Pardon my French, which means let the good times roll. The big saying down in New Orleans. So yeah, the Voodoo Heat, more of like a sweet flavor. It's got that kind of build on an intensity that the jalapeno, hotter and hot jalapeno one has. Really good. It's a little bit different than what you would expect. Almost like a sweet and sour flavor to it, but with that Cajun style still mixed in. Next up, I'm thinking this is probably the hottest one, but we'll find out. New Orleans Kettle style Evil Eye. And these are way more red than the other 2. The other 2 look about the same color. Jalapeno on the left. But then if you compare it to this one, this way darker red, it almost looks like a dressed potato chip. Well, let's give them a shot. So these, they're almost like in between the 2 flavors of the hotter and hot jalapeno and the Voodoo Heat. These are a little bit sweeter, but not quite as sweet as the Voodoo Heat flavor. And it's still got that really Cajun inspired flavor to it. A little bit different than what I was expecting. And I think maybe I did these in the reverse order of the heat. I think Evil Eye may be the most mild. Voodoo Heat is probably the second most mild, and then the hotter and hot jalapeno has actually got a little bit of a kick. The Evil Eye and the Voodoo Heat I think would be mild for most people to enjoy. The hotter and hot jalapeno, I think some people could still handle it, but it may not be for everyone. Beware of the Evil Eye. The famous New Orleans voodoo queen Marie Laveau was rumored to have one in this spirit. Zapp's Evil Eye kettle style potato chips are subtle with mild heat yet bursting with flavor. Experience the essence of New Orleans with Zapp's Evil Eye. Try if you dare. So yeah, I think that the Evil Eye is probably the most mild of the three. Flavors are all different enough to where it's not just like eating the same chip. Every one of these styles is a little bit different. Get a little bit more flavor. I think with the Voodoo Heat has maybe a more pronounced flavor. But all three of these are really good. I'd say give them a try if you like some Cajun kind of style stuff and you want a little bit extra oomph. Give the hotter and hot jalapenos a try. Big Dude and Hot Food signing off. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one.